Hey, it's Kevin Schmidt coming from McDonough, Georgia at Hazard County Skate Park. I ride bikes for Evolution Bikes out of Ackworth, Georgia. Today we're going to learn how to put bikes together. Basically, your BMX bike has one main part. That's your frame. And every part attaches to the frame. You've got your headset, which your fork goes into your headset. Your stem attaches to that. Your bars go into your stem. And all of it holds everything together up front. And then you've got your cranks. There's different types of cranks. You got your American bottom bracket, your Euro, Spanish, all kinds of different bottom brackets. So when you go to put it together, make sure you've got the proper bottom bracket. As you put the bottom bracket in, you're going to put one side of bearings in, and then there's going to be a spacer, and then you put the other side, and then the crank slides together with the spindle going through the spacer in the center. And you get your chain, your back wheel. Make sure it's all lined up as you put it together. And then, you always finish it up. Make sure everything's on there. Make sure all the bolts are good and tight. And everything lines up as far as all your chain alignment and your brake alignment and things along those lines. Just make sure when you go to tighten everything down, you use the right proper size, because if you don't, you really don't want to strip these bolts out, because then it becomes a headache trying to get them off. Now, when you tighten everything, you don't want to over-tighten it. Just make sure you get it tight enough where it's not going to fall off on you in the air or anything along those lines. Make sure your chain's not too loose. Get it over. Make sure you've got everything adjusted as far as your brakes. They stop the back wheel, your seat, make sure it's not moving. Make sure your bars and everything are good and steady. Spin the cranks, and you don't have any kinks in it, so you know everything's lined up properly. And that's how you put a BMX bike together.